guys, you're with Tristan from F Creative. Today we've got something a little bit different. I haven't really done too much of the different kind of antics that I've been up to with various cars that I've built over the years, and kind of focused on doing other projects for different people. But what we've got here is I recently purchased a MK2 Tiguan from 2016, which was a early release for the MQB platform. What we've got in this box here is a bunch of lovely parts from a company called LEYO Motorsport. All of these parts have been supplied to me by an awesome dude up in Auckland named Stuart. He runs a European car performance store called Harry's Euro, so go and check it out if you feel like it. What we did is he's hooked me up with a bunch of different bits, including a LEYO air intake, turbo, muffler, delete, GFB, DV+, as well as a few other little goodies in there. So what we're going to do is unbox all this, have a look at what it looks like coming out of the packaging, install it into the Tiguan, and then I'm going to provide you guys a before and after video so you guys can hear what the difference was between when I put it on. So let's get into it. This is the high flow turbo inlet pipe. It's got a really nice finish to it, feels real solid, and I like the texture of it. Oh, that looks nice. So that is the LEYO turbo muffler delete. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. It's got the LEYO text all the way around it. Very nice and smooth in there, and obviously a much wider diameter than what the stock one is. This is a Go Fast Bits DV Plus for the MQB platform. Basically what this does is improves, apparently, so it improves throttle response, as well as for those of us that like the sound of turbos and a little bit of blow off, it does provide that. So it's quite nice in there. Comes in that. Comes out like that. So the MQB platforms, or the EA888 engine that I've got in the Tiguan is a little bit different to, or how this mounts up is a little bit different to some of the other ones that I've seen. So that'll be really interesting to set that up. So I'm assuming that the rest of these bits are all for the air intake, which is more mounting plugs. So that's the actual air filter. As you can see, it's quite large. It's got a very big intake diameter, and it's just got a very, all of this stuff's just got a really nice finish to it. Silicone bits, rest of the air box, as well as the elbow pipe for the air filter. So that's the unboxing taken care of. What we're going to do is just open up the engine bay and basically just start pulling things off and start installing. Taking everything off, I haven't installed anything yet, but this is my first time working on the MQB platform and actually having a go with one of these vehicles, and I have to say I'm actually thoroughly impressed. To get the airbox off, pull out the DV, basically everything that I needed to get off just to get to the bits that I'm going to be replacing today. It literally only took me about 6 minutes, except for the rookie move where I dropped a bolt and I didn't hear it hit the ground, so that took me a couple of minutes to find. But other than that, what we've got is things like this. So these are the two different turbo inlets. So that's the LEYO one, that's the stock one, and you can see the difference in size. So that's obviously going to let a lot more air in, which means not only horsepower, but sound and everything else that goes with it, which is just fun. This is the difference between the LEYO one and the stock turbo muffler, shaped with a nice bell at the end, so the air is coming forced down inside, and coming out this way, and it's a much more smooth entry than the hard entrance that we have here, where you can see the air is purposely disrupted. Now, the only issue I actually came across with the whole install process was this pipe here, which goes to the turbo intake elbow. Now, on the stock pipe, it comes out of the same place. However, with the new DV valve, the DV valve is moved up here, and this pipe originally sat on an angle like this. So what you have to do is you have to pull this out a little bit, make sure you've got a little bit of room to play with it when you do install it, otherwise